This is ANN News Brief.
Good afternoon. I am Olajumoke Olatunji. South Africa President Cyril Ramaphosa says he has deployed the South African National Defence Force to Mozambique to assist in recovery efforts after Cyclone Idai caused severe damage, knocking down cyclones and affecting power supply to Eskom. The storm is said to have damaged the Mozambique transmission line to South Africa, cutting supplies by 900 megawatts and worsening already strained electricity supply in South Africa. The president has apologized to South Africans for the crisis that has led to an increase in load shedding. Ramaphosa said the problem should be cleared within 2 to 3 days. United Nations experts are saying Eritrea's human rights record has not changed for the better since the government signed a peace agreement with Ethiopia last year. That agreement formally ended a 2 decades-long border conflict. After a 20-year military stalemate with Ethiopia, hopes were high that a peace accord would change Eritrea's human rights landscape for the better. UN Deputy High Commissioner for Human Rights, Kate Gilmore, said the hope has not materialized and that Eritrea has missed a historic opportunity because the government has not implemented urgently needed judicial, constitutional and economic reforms. Gilmore then urged Eritrea to bring its national service in line with the country's international human rights obligations. We'll be back after this message. Stay with us.
This used to be me. But that was before I got the perfect bag. It's handy and easy to use. All I need in one compact space, just like my MTN Extra Value plan. I used to get one plan for my calls and then try to remember which data plan worked for me. Roaming was a totally different ballgame. Not anymore. I've got the MTN Extra Value all-in-one plan. If you're a data buff like me, you get extra data with some talk time. And if you like to make calls, you get extra talk time with some data. And when I'm abroad, I automatically browse, chat, and call right on the same plan. MTN Extra Value was made just for me.
More of data or calls, whichever one you prefer. MTN Extra Value is made just for you.
Former destitute street adult in Kenya, Patrick Hinja, has died. His rescue and transformation by a former schoolmate became an internet sensation. Hinga's rehabilitation from the abyss of drug abuse was captured and shared step by step on social media by Wanja Mwara, a childhood friend who also broke the sad news on Sunday. Mwara had a chance meeting with Hinga in 2017 when he shouted her name as she was getting to a market. A journey back from drug addiction began for Mwara's childhood friend who had spent many years living in the streets. Mwara took Hinga out of the streets and got him help at a local rehabilitation center. Born in 1983, Hinga's drug problems began when he was in Standard 8. His friends introduced him to the lifestyle that later destroyed him. Mwara launched an appeal for Hinga's rehabilitation as a Chiromo Medical Lane Center. He completed the program in 2018 and the hospital waived a $1,500 bill. Mwara did not say what caused her friend's death. That is ANN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on this and other stories, visit the website annafrica.net. Also join the conversation on Facebook, facebook.com/ANN Africa TV. Instagram and Twitter at ANN Africa TV. I am Olajumoke Olatunji.